This is very tricky and there is no simple answer. It is better not to take any chemicals that affect the brain, that is my experience. If you feel you have a chemical imbalance that requires medication, are you in the right place for Kundalini awakening? Has the awakening already occurred? Your question poses other questions that could only be answered by having a one-to-one conversation. Kundalini awakening is a process very rarely understood by most medical professionals, so it is not always very helpful to discuss with your doctor. The depression itself may be created by the suppression or denial of feelings, and medication tends to suppress them further. Depression is also created by a collection of faulty beliefs. Being able to allow feelings into consciousness and also being willing to feel your feelings fully without believing in the story that often comes with them, is a way of working with healing depression, anxiety and other states that could all be called psychological suffering of one kind or another. Being able to be fully present is a very important requirement for a safe Kundalini awakening. So my advice would be to work with staying present as awareness in which everything else is arising. Accept what feelings may come and question any beliefs that may come up. Is it true? If you do feel able to function without medication, then only you can decide if it is right for you to do without antidepressants. There is no hard and fast rule on this as far as I know. Taking antidepressants during Kundalini rising? If you have been taking antidepressants, don't stop. Please don't. The Kundalini will awaken if you make yourself more comfortable or not. Stopping the antidepressants will cause quite significant withdrawal symptoms. If you need these tablets, you need them now. Message your name to me by private message if you are having troublesome problems. I can help remotely. I don't see any problems. Relax and know it will happen when it is ready. Do not force it to happen. Eat red meat, drink red wine, get some heavy bread. Cheese, greens, eat. Don't forget to eat. Then hit the gym and pump iron. Ground yourself. We are Western, living a Western life. Be good to yourself. This may slow it down, it won't stop it manifesting. The less you fear this, the smoother it will be. Remember, you are an immortal being. The universe has time for all things. Peace and blessings. As humans, we have our stories, our difficulties, and everything else a human gets. I say that we have to come to terms with where we are before we can move beyond it. Diabetics take insulin, etc. It is in this dream we live now, and have to function here. Without stabilization of here, we will be too distracted to go further in depth. I have very personal experience with this. Antidepressants saved my life. For whatever reason, when I am not on them, I do not want to be here. In A Course in Miracles, it is said that the Holy Spirit uses whatever is here to help us get to ourselves. Also, Rumi said that the antidote is in the poison. I am still on what I need to survive in this world, but by the grace of who I really am, I am able to see synchronicity and miracles now. If you feel you are having a Kundalini awakening with depression, you should talk to your provider about the possibility of bipolar. Bipolar symptoms can be missed, because everything is great in the up phase, which is hard to self-diagnose, and then treatment is only sought for the down. Antidepressants can trigger new manic cycles in such cases. Manic stages are commonly associated with spiritual awakening realizations, some of which will stand the test of time and some won't. Nobody likes pills or to be diagnosed. Some can't give up the high stages. Some would rather have a spiritual malady than admit to a physical one. However, bipolar is progressive and many eventually realize treatment beats non-treatment, especially when considering the needs of others.